All right, let's have some fun making fun of the horribly, what the hell were you thinking, dated 80s 3D effects.
Here we go. When a baby great white shark finds its way to a theme park, the manager keeps it for a new exhibit. But soon, its angry mother comes to wreak havoc. All right, so this is Jaws 3, rated PG. For some reason, I thought I was stepping into a rated R movie here. I guess.
I think wasn't this before PG-13 existed before?
Yeah, when we were talking Temple of Doom, that came up. Because that, and then Chris had mentioned Gremlins was another reason why the PG-13 rating was created. I want to say it was 84.
The rating system itself is still a joke. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous what you can show to get a PG-13 instead of an R. My favorite example, actually, is Alien versus Predator, which I am not a fan of that movie at all.
Oh, yeah.
But there's this scene where a predator slices an alien's head off and it falls, and you see the green acid blood dripping everywhere. And it's like, okay, that's badass and all. But how does making the blood green make it okay? Because if that blood was red, that would be a rated R movie.
Yep, exactly. I've heard so many arguments about like how it is just ridiculous how, if there's one or only so many words can be said, and then, if it's just one, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. But anyway, so we're okay.
That's why I salute Matt Stone and Trey Parker. When they were told exactly how many times they could say the F word before their movie would go from an R to an NC-17, they did that -1. They counted.
Just before.
Yeah, just before.
Just before they cross that line. Well, I'm not going to do any formal introduction here other than that's Alexis Hejna. I'm Jesse Starcher. We're going to hop into watching a sequel in a franchise that I can tell you that it's probably been years since I watched the first of this franchise, and that is Jaws. But tonight, we're doing Jaws 3. Have I watched Jaws 2? No. No
one has.
Have we done a commentary on Jaws 1? Nope. We're just jumping right into Jaws 3 because I've heard it's pretty bad. You say that you've seen this, right? And you say it's pretty schlocky, correct?
First time I saw this, I was actually living in LA. I was doing an internship for an animation studio out there. I was living literally on Hollywood Boulevard at a hostel.
Oh, wow.
Actor wannabes, and we all just sat around on the couch in the basement of the hostel watching this on the crappy little TV that they gave us, just laughing our heads off.
The original movie, I know most of the beats there. We got, what is it, like a small coastal town has run into some pretty big problems with a deadly great white shark. And most of the movie is them going to try and find this shark and kill it before it kills again, right?
More or less. Jaws is actually one of my favorite classic movies. I'm a big fan of it. It's kind of weird because it's very motivational for me for a specific reason. And it's going to sound weird. I loved learning about, I used to want to be a filmmaker when I was a kid. So I've always loved reading trivia and hearing commentary from directors about how they did stuff. And Spielberg, who was not the big name director we know now when he made Jaws, kept running into problem after problem after problem. And one of the most iconic was they built this fully animatronic shark, and the minute they put it in the water, it sank.
Brilliant.
So they had to come up with something because they could not get this stupid shark to work. So Spielberg had the idea about why don't we just do the point of view of the shark in the beginning, which is now so iconic to the Jaws franchise. And I always love that because as a professional artist, I run into a lot of times where I'm trying something that's just faltering over and over again. I can't get it what I want. The idea that you realize that point of view thing kind of cemented the iconography of Jaws.
Yeah.
And I think it looks 10 times better than if we had just seen an animatronic shark in the water.
All born out of a failure.
Exactly.
which is great.
So I kind of like the idea that sometimes, you're failing. Maybe the failure has a purpose. Maybe you're supposed to look at this from another point of view. Mm-hmm. So that always has meant a lot to me.
So we get into Jaws 3, which we're on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. I just popped in the title of this movie into Yahoo. So we got Jaws. There's Jaws 3 and Jaws 3D. Now you mentioned there's 3D effects, so I assume both of the Jaws 3D is the same movie as Jaws 3, right?
Yes.
I vaguely remember this. When I was a kid, 1983. I don't recall wanting to go watch this in any way because I was scared to death as a young kid. I didn't even realize, like I said, I thought this was a rated R movie. So that shows you I'm 40 some years old now and I know nothing about Jaws 3. I didn't realize it was PG. I can remember the buzz around the original Jaws movie. I even remember, I think it wasn't there like a game that they had where you would like pick pieces out of the shark? Like there would be a boot. I don't know if you recall this at all or not, but I remember at school they had I'm pretty sure it was the Jaws game. And all it was just a plastic shark. And you had to reach in and pull out pieces. There was like pieces of boat and pieces of a boot. And I'm going to find it and I'll post it and I'll tag you in it, I'm sure. But regardless.
Did you just go Canadian there for a second?
A boot and there's a boat and a boot. Yeah.
I was going to say, this sounds like a cheap knockoff of Operation.
I wish I could find it. Hold on. I bet you I can. Give me just a second here. Jaws, the game.
That's fine. Hang on a second. Toby, my Cocker Spaniel is drinking out of the toilet. I probably should have some clean water in his water bowl. While you're doing that, let me stop the 15-year-old from trying to jump into the toilet.
Plastic shark.
Yeah. Toby, if I give you some fresh water, will you leave the bathroom alone?
But this water tastes good. All right, here we go. So I've got to click on it. So, that does not look like, well, maybe it does. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about.
Oh my God. Decide that?
They had this at school.
That is the most derpy looking shark I've ever seen.
I don't know what the purpose of it was either, because I don't think the mouth opener closed. Other than just, I don't think it like went on a timer or anything. I'm thinking like Operation, like you got to get in there and get the stuff out or something. I
was thinking about that, or there was another game I remember being big when I was a little kid, Crocodile Dentist, where
we have one of those. We just got one a couple years ago too. It's funny.
That used to scare me when I was little because I didn't like it when the crocodile snapped at me. That was a wuss.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I thought maybe at first, it was on a timer, and if you didn't get everything out, it would snap shut on you. But
I don't know.
That is just a very derpy-looking shark.
Well, all right. Well, let's get into this here. It's about an hour and a half long. Ladies and gentlemen, if cue your TVs or your viewing device to Netflix, find Jaws 3. We're just at 000, and I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and when I say play, we'll hit play. So are you ready, Alexis?
Yes, my dogs have clean water. I'm good.
All right. Good deal. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Got it.
All right. So, all right, this is going to be Universal. All right, so this is a Universal movie.
You ever go on the Universal Jaws, or it's a Universal theme park and go on the Jaws ride?
I never did. No, I don't think I've ever been to Universal theme park. I've been to Disney once, but I don't think I was ever at Universal.
I've been to Universal a couple of times. I've been on the Jaws ride, which is not really a ride. You just kind of go. It's part of the Universal theme park. You just kind of go around, and they say, "Oh, look, there's something in the lagoon. Oh no, splashity, splashity. Oh, we're safe now." But it's still kind of cool to say that you went. Like I said, it's not thrilling or anything, but you get the bragging rights of saying you actually went on it.
You went on it.
Yeah, fish. Yeah. Fish.
I was going to say we're obviously under. Oh,
dead fish.
Okay. Oh, fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. Its mouth is still moving. Uh-oh. It's a nightmare.
We should add, folks, that we are not watching this with 3D glasses or anything.
No.
This is rendered in 3D, so it's pretty much the same as watching an internet video and somebody just starts like poking their hand at the screen. Like,
oh,
that was it.
This time it's really, really personal.
And yet it doesn't actually get personal until the fourth movie, and that's when you get Michael Caine.
Michael Caine?
Yeah. For the record, we discussed about whether or not we were going to do Jaws 3 or Jaws 4, and I said we should do Jaws 3 because, well, I do think Jaws 4 is technically the worst of the Jaws movies. It doesn't have as many iconically bad moments.
Oh, okay.
So I thought we'd have more fun watching this and just more fun at how stupid it is.
Co-starring Leah Thompson.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
I saw on the still before I hit play, I could have swore I saw Louis Gossett Jr.
You did.
Okay. I didn't see his name, though.
Yeah, and one of the Quaid brothers.
Okay.
No, this isn't like Shark Theme by John Williams. I got
Shark Theme.
That's not the shark theme we're hearing over the water skiers.
Be careful. This looks dangerous already. I'm already nervous. Okay.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Every time I ever saw one of these like water performance things, I really just wanted to see them hit a bump and just see
everybody collapse. So everybody goes boom right into the water.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, no coordination whatsoever on my end. I don't even think I could get on skis. I recall one time a buddy of mine took me on his jet ski and pulled me behind in a it was like a rubber donut or inflatable tube.
Oh yeah.
Went all the way up and down the river for probably about, I don't know, half an hour, 25 minutes. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hey, shirtless McGee. All right. Anyway, by the end of the ride, I was completely exhausted to where I could not get out. I was just riding in the tube too, but he was going so fast.
There they go.
Ha ha. But at the end of it, I was, I don't know if I just exhausted myself or what, but I couldn't walk afterwards from hanging on so tight for forever and a day, trying not to fall off. Damn boat. It's a damn boat. Every single one of these people.
Yeah, I don't know anything about motors, but I don't think that looks good.
Yeah, smoke coming out of it. I don't know. Just in time. Oh boy.
Maybe it's because of the way the camera's moving, but it doesn't look like that boat's actually moving fast enough to propel people on skis. And there in the background comes the squeaking. Come there, Eddie. My corgi has decided he's going to interrupt with his favorite toy.
That's okay. What do we have here? SeaWorld.
Yep, this is the movie that decided, hey, you know what would be really good to fit with a giant man-eating shark? Shamu.
Let's bring in the tourism that way. I don't know about all that.
Have you seen the documentary Blackfish?
No, I haven't. I've heard about it though. I know what it's about, but
yeah. No, Toby, I said Blackfish, not Black Dog. Both my dogs are black.
Talking about us?
No, not you. I'm not shipping you to SeaWorld. God, I got one dog barking, the other dog trying to get my attention with the squeaky alligator. He has a squeaky shark. Why aren't you playing with the shark?
Yeah, get the shark, man.
Go get the shark, not the gator. Okay, so yeah, they're talking about they've built this underwater facility. Have you ever gone to an aquarium and had the underwater walkthroughs?
Oh yeah.
My favorite. I got actually a really great story about that. My family and I used to go to Portland, Oregon, all the time for vacation. We went to the aquarium and they had one of those walkthroughs. And the middle one was a combination of smaller sharks and fish. And my dad actually asked, hey, what keeps the sharks from attacking the smaller fish? And the tour guide who's with us says, oh, we always feed the smaller fish at a different, we feed the sharks at a different time. So there's normally not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Literally less than 5 minutes after that, the shark comes in and starts attacking one of the larger fish. Right over our heads, just going for it gets its head in its mouth, and this thing's flapping back and forth. It's going for the stomach, and my dad is just standing there with this shit-eating grin, staring at the tour guide, just like you were saying.
That's funny. What was it like? I mean, was it like a serious bloodletting, like a bunch of blood going everywhere or anything? Or
there actually wasn't a lot of blood. It was just more like a lot of fish parts. There was a lot of little bits in the water. I mostly felt sorry for the fish when it had its mouth in the shark's head because it was flailing like crazy. I'm like, that's gotta be like nightmare.
Yeah, you're just.
There's your Lou Gossett Jr. By the way.
Yeah, I thought. I thought I saw him.
My thing froze for like a second there. I might be a millisecond behind you now.
Okay. Okay. A lot of people playing in water when they shouldn't be. Jammed.
All right, let's take our bets, folks. Which one of these is going to be the first to die?
I'll go with red shirt.
Nope, that's Quaid.
Oh, hey, wait a second. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the one time the red shirt. God, Quaid was skinny.
Yeah, he was. Well, 83. I could name some pretty iconic movies that he's been in just from the 80s themselves. Inner Space, I'm pretty sure, came out like it had to have been, I don't know, 2 years after this. Was that 86, 87?
I think so. Yeah, that was the first movie I thought of.
Yeah, and there was.
Let me out! Let me out! I said, let me out! Looks like my dog's trying to push through the door when I'm trying to keep him out because I'm folding laundry.
Let me in.
Okay, I have to admit that would be really cool getting to, go from part to part of my work on that little water.
Yeah, just got a little. Oh, yep. Head over here. Get on the water ski.
That would be awesome.
I thought that was the dolphin there for a second. That was the squeaky toy.
Nope, that. Yeah, sorry, folks. That is not a loud dolphin in the background.
It's an interesting swimsuit. It's got like Japanese writing on it or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cute, actually. I like it.
All right, so I've been to SeaWorld, I think twice, maybe. I know definitely once we went. I think they had a SeaWorld in Ohio somewhere. That doesn't sound right.
Now, oh God, the words "use your spurs" while she's riding on an orca. That hasn't aged at all. Oh man,
mistreatment. I swear we had one in Ohio. I gotta look now. That does not sound right. SeaWorld, Ohio? Geauga Lake. I guess maybe. I don't know.
Most
looking.
towns have a decent-sized aquarium, but.
Well, I can remember going, and we went with my family. They had this huge, like, I don't know if it was a pirate ship or what, but anybody who came close to that pirate ship, there were like squirt guns up at the top, so you could like nail passerbys with squirt guns that were built into the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that clearly, aiming for people as they were not expecting it at all.
All right, so we know that the dolphins don't want to go in the lagoon. They know something's up.
Something's up. They don't want to go.
Thank you to Douglas Adams, who confirmed that dolphins are, in fact, what did he say, second smartest beings in the universe or on the earth?
I believe so. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Humans were the third, dolphins were the second, mice were the first.
Mice. With a capital R.
I have no idea what that means.
Fish voice with a capital R.
Ugh, I remember when my hair was cut like that.
I haven't had hair for since '99. Completely shaved my head and never looked back.
Yeah, I haven't seen my natural color since '99.
All right, so what do we got going on here? We have this guy. I assume he's like an investor in the park or something.
I think they said he's a celebrity with a film crew or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now here's your interesting little bit of trivia. The two boys there, the brothers.
Yeah.
Guess who they are?
No idea.
The Brody boys.
Okay, and these are the guys. Are they from the first one, or?
That's Sheriff Brody's two kids.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, again, Jaws 4 actually also had them in it, but they said that this is the interesting thing is that most people argue that Jaws 3 actually is not canon with the Jaws mythos.
Okay.
Because in Jaws 4, they do not make reference to any of this whatsoever. And why some guy thinks it's a good idea to go check the gate at sunset is beyond me.
With no light. Does he have a light with him at all?
No.
None. Brilliant.
No breathing apparatus either. He's just, got goggles. Checking the gate.
Everything's looking good.
Fish!
This guy can hold his breath.
Ugh.
Experienced.
I was on the swim team, and even I can't hold my breath that long. More fish! I love all the fake out scares they try to do where they turn right blade, just fish!
All right, bro. You need to go up for some air, man.
Or that.
Okay. Oh, did you hear that crunching sound?
Mm-hmm.
Sound like, oh my goodness.
Again, don't the 3D graphics just really leap off the screen?
Super realistic. Oh, that dude's... Oh, wow. One arm floating in the water.
Wait, I'm hearing repeated thuds. Is Jaws like ramming repeatedly into the gate or something?
Yeah, he's trying to either get out.
Sharks can't swim backwards. Whoa, there's 80s right there.
Yeah, put that headband on.
Ugh.
Who gets knocked on his ass? Who's she talking about? No idea. Okay. Charlene with the drinks. Way to go, Charlene.
Thank you, Charlene. Go get shampoo. The headband's not killing me. What's killing me is just how it's like, what is the thing with her hair? Is it feathered or
frizz?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, damn. All right, what are we doing here? Are they having a sissy slap fight? What was that about?
I don't know. It's some kind they're playing standoff, whatever that is.
Okay. That involves slapping people? You'll slap your opponents?
So. I don't know.
Well, he lost. I work with a girl who says she's like the leg wrestling champion of the Southeast Ohio here. I've I understand what leg wrestling is. Indian leg wrestling, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, that's Leah Thompson. Look at that.
Yep, there she is. Yeah, I don't quite get what standoff is exactly. I mean, they say it's a balance game. They're trying to knock each other down. But I don't quite get exactly what's going on here.
Oh, fooled you. Got her with the old flies open trick.
I guess he's cute enough. She was hoping that she could catch a look at something.
I have no comments. So many fish jokes. So many SeaWorld references.
Yeah, we got to go easy on the fish puns. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, we can hold back.
Yeah, we blow all of our fish puns in the first 20 minutes, and we're just gonna be running on empty.
How old is Leah Thompson here? My goodness, she looks young. Obviously, she's got to be like in her early 20s. Leah Thompson, born in 61, so yeah, 22.
Just ignoring the couple making out across from us.
Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look.
I think that's what the camera operator said, and that's why he's moving.
Nice Panama Jack shirt back there. I reckon.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is sweet. That'll take you back. I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Okay, what do we get? Oh yeah, these jackasses.
Are they going to free the fish?
No. Eddie, do you have to keep squeaking those things?
They're going to rob SeaWorld?
Sort of.
They're going to rob SeaWorld. Oh, all this money. Oh, there you go. Brilliant.
Yeah, no, you were talking about red shirts. These guys are pretty much the red shirts.
They got black paint on their face. They're super secret mission. Oh, I've never seen that used before. That was actually pretty ingenious to figure out who's going to pay the bill. Whoever gets pointed to at the most.
Usually, I hate to say with my friends, it's normally, Alexis is paying. She's the only one who's not broke. What was that? Was that like a? I
think it was a cattail.
Yeah, maybe? Yeah. It was like, ooh, cattails at the screen. Okay.
Center, I want it right there on the screen. Who is the director here, by the way? Any idea?
Here, let me pull up in the IMDb page. I just realized that if they're going into a lagoon here where they're supposed to be like the shark and stuff, but we just saw a bunch of freshwater creatures like those frogs and stuff. Those can't live in seawater.
No. And I'll tell you right now, the whole dressing in black, it's kind of it kind of fails when you're going down the river in a bright ass yellow boat.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially with the lighting that keeps changing. This is nowhere near as dark as where we were just 5 minutes ago.
Is the moon out? Is it becoming morning here?
Okay.
I don't know.
Directed by Joe Alves. Let me get rid of the Captain Marvel pop-up.
Joe Alves.
Alves, yeah, Alves. This guy was a production designer on the first Jaws movie, Escape from New York, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ooh.
He's been in art. Let's see here. Yeah, he's done production direction on a lot of really good movies here. But this is the only film he's actually directed.
Okay. The only film. So he's like, okay, I did this and I'm calling it a day. I assume this didn't get a warm reception, or did it?
I'm thinking this guy got the Bo Welsh treatment.
Okay. All right.
Bo Welsh is a legendary production director who did a lot of Tim Burton and Barry Sonnenfeld films. His work is gorgeous, but then he decided to try directing, and he did the live action Cat in the Hat.
Oh.
And he has thankfully gone back to
so that's it.
to production directing. Like I said, his production directing is great.
Yeah.
The man's a great set worker. He's really good at that. But yeah, it's like, lesson learned, stay where you belong.
Mm-hmm. So I think just from what I was reading in the subtitles here, he just kind of referenced what happened in Jaws 1.
Yeah.
Telling her about it anyway, about something about the shark attack. All right. I hope we can spend more time with these people and learn what their goals are in life instead of the damn shark.
Yeah. Who wants to see this instead of, fish?
What are we going to do?
I don't know. I don't care.
Leah Thompson needs to put some pants on. Jeez Louise.
You don't think that, you know it.
Where did her pants go? They're going to go swimming. That's her bathing suit bottom, right?
Well, obviously, but why are they climbing through these little tents?
This is a goofy game of hide and seek. I want to get you.
You ever actually climb through the sand that in jeans that close to the water? Your jeans are going to get ruined.
Don't go in the water.
Don't worry. The dudes in the black makeup are fish food tonight, not these two.
Okay. All right.
You can only have one set of dumbass red shirts in a movie.
Okay. Listen, dude, she just took her shirt off, man. She didn't have any pants on coming into this. What do you think's going to happen? I mean,
don't forget. Yeah, he's saying, I can't remember which one of these is the older one and I'm trying to remember in the Jaws movie. I think it was in the first Jaws movie. I think it was the older brother who went into shock after the shark attack. Because I remember in the first Jaws movie, one of the brothers nearly got attacked by the shark and went into shock, and that was the catalyst for finally getting the mayor to approve paying Quint. But I don't remember which one of these is which.
Well, I wish I could help. I wish I could help you because I have no freaking clue.
In the water.
Those boots are made for swimming. No, wait a second. These boots were made for walking.
Yep,
all right, so they're planning their Alcatraz escape, and $200 for the good stuff. Ooh,
Coral.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't really know how you transport coral like that.
Well, obviously you need a boat, and they sort of have one here. At least these guys are going down with a light, unlike
an arm, yeah.
One arm McGee that we saw earlier. So okay, all right, we're getting down in here, and
again, popping 3D. And again, with these two. So what did you remember the most about the first Jaws movie?
Oh, wow. Roy Scheider. And we need a bigger boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's spotty, I guess is the right word for it, because I remember the end and what they had to do in order to try and kill the shark.
Well,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I think was it where they shoved like a oxygen tank down the thing's throat and shot it?
Pressurized air, yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. And then exploded it.
Mythbusters actually disproved that what happened.
I know. I've seen the Mythbusters. I don't know if I watched the one with it. You were talking about the animatronic shark, and I thought about the one episode that they had where they had to punch or poke a shark in the eye. I don't know if you saw that one where they built an animatronic shark, got in its jaws, and the goal was to have it thrash you around like it was trying to attack you, and you had to poke it in the eye in order to get it to stop. Supposedly that was the myth. But anyway, I didn't know that I don't recall that one where they did that with the pressurized air.
Well, they said the problem is that it wouldn't explode. Basically, it would fire backwards, so the shark would just be propelled in the wrong direction.
All right.
I think we know what happened if the light went out.
You got yourself fish, sir. Oh, the fish got you. You done in trouble, man.
Oh, wait, here's one of my favorite. Coming up here is one of my favorite things that the shark does because it's just so stupid.
Mike,
Oh my God, I didn't want to go back to these two. Go back to the shark.
Body slam. Oh, shit.
There we go.
What the hell was that?
How does a shark do that?
It straight up looked like there was a damn harpoon that went through it. I saw, like, I swear.
The dog's ears while it eats. Toby, don't get any ideas. I'm not doing that for you.
Wheaties. A lot of breakfast food on the table there. We got orange juice. We got Wheaties. Dude had bacon and eggs.
I was mad at that when you see people. It's like every time you see a movie at this time period, they've always got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of food on the table, and you can't help but sit back and go, "Who's eating all of this?"
Yeah, not a single person. And what happens is they'll pick something up or they'll order. That's the other thing. You watch a TV show, they'll sit down, they'll order a meal. They get up within 5 seconds of it landing on the table or something, or take one bite, or no, they don't even take a bite.
Here, okay, so Quaid's played the older brother. I'm going to look it up on Wikipedia and see which one of the brothers it was that went into shock.
Okay. I'm picking out all the 80s things in this shot here, including the wallpaper. And it looks to be a receiver of some sort built into the fucking wall of this house. You don't see that too often.
I'm just marveling at that wallpaper.
Yeah, that wallpaper's straight up fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I said it was 80s, but that's like from a 60s house.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and it was the older son. So Quaid's character was the one who went into shock in the first Jaws movie. Dolphins!
Yes. So he's traumatized. All right.
And yet it was the younger brother who was saying he had the incident as a child and didn't want to go in the water.
Dolphins know, just like you said, they know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to warn them right now. But these stupid humans don't get it.
Well, like I said, Douglas Adams told us all the times they tried to warn us about Earth's impending destruction, and we thought it was just them. We thought it was just them, jumping through hoops while whistling the Star Spangled Banner. I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy way too many times.
I've seen the movie a couple times. I've never read it.
Good. Movie's good.
Oh, is this Mr. Royce with a capital R or Fitzroyce?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. He looks like a ultra douche, but
nah, I can't stay mad at someone with a camera.
Okay.
Yep, that's him with a Royce with an R.
Why did you?
Okay, I know he's a douche, but he is good looking.
What's this dude's name?
Looking him up. Come back here, IMDb.
Because I have never seen him in anything else.
Simon McCorkindale.
McCorkindale from the fabulous McCorkindales.
Died in 2010, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How old was he?
Only 58.
Wow. That's young.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Whoa. Was this Miss Headband?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? I bet she's like either married to or dating the one-armed dude.
Oh.
None of us,
well.
Hot, so we're just gonna call him the one-armed dude.
She's giving him a hard time, kicking his ass out or something here. Jeez, look at that MasterCard. Man, that's old school. You know what's weird is, and I know this is, there's like, I swear there's like almost a 3D blue haze on. It's
No,
probably
right,
the.
right. You look at the background; it's definite.
Yeah, you can see that kind of out of sync type of deal with the like you'd get with 3D movies back then. But it isn't that way with the characters up front in the camera. It could just be out of focus or whatever, but it's weird.
Never actually noticed that before.
I don't know if it's just because they did both prints or took this print. I have no idea, but either way, that's a fancy looking car. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Where are we at now?
Yeah, there's your blur right there. Oh, Lord.
So are they going searching for him now?
I don't know if they're going searching for him, or they're just checking out why the dolphin.
Okay.
Why the dolphins are freaking. I don't know. We just know that these two are going underwater to try to figure out because something's wrong.
Oh boy.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Jeez, the effects. Hey!
I played with bath toys that look more convincing than this.
This thing.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is great. Watch the bottom of the sub here. Just watch the bottom.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Spectacular.
Oh, my God. Side note, this is also slightly punishment for you tricking me into watching Jason X the other night.
Oh, by the way, wanted to ask you how that went, because, again, that's another movie I've never seen. So...
That was such a bad film. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse and another guest on a show we recorded earlier this week tricked me into watching Jason X.
Jason X. How many? I don't want to mess around with Netflix because I don't want to mess up what's going on here. Oh, that's fake.
Yeah,
nice
that's that. Oh, we call them. Yeah, that's a Pirates of the Caribbean drop off. I guess there's like a kind of a fake sunken pirate ship sort of a track. Yeah, that would make sense that they would have something like that.
Now that actually looks real right there.
Yeah, it still looks like bath toys.
They've been trying.
Yeah, the sharks just go, there's a shark! Yeah, there's a shark, bitch! Run!
Been hilarious if that shit showed up on subtitles every time they.
Eek, 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 eek. Translation. Been nice knowing ya.
In dolphin.
Yes.
Well, this franchise is built off of the suspense of that. Once they're in the water, there is that potential. Now the theme isn't hitting, but either way, you still get nervous anytime they exit out of any type of enclosure into the open water.
I'll give you that.
And
although I get the feeling that they keep cutting to the dolphins and the fish because they realize they really needed to pad this out. We got nothing. It's like, crap, we're short on 5 minutes. More shots of more eels.
We need stock footage. All right.
That actually is the dolphin, folks. That's not Eddie going nuts again.
That dolphin is like, no. What are you doing? Get the hell out. No. I have a feeling there's... Yep. What the shit?
Oh my God, Jesse, can I have that reaction framed on my wall? Just what the shit. That was great.
Well,
they're not being attacked by Jaws. They're being attacked by Jaws the puppet.
Yeah, it was like, and I swear I saw an arm. Just not the one that's been floating around here. An actual arm in. Yeah. So, okay, they're making haste, getting the hell out.
It doesn't help that, like I've said before, sharks cannot swim backwards. They can't.
Not happening.
Yeah, well, they physically cannot. They don't have the capabilities to do that.
Oh, uh-oh.
There's the theme. There's the theme.
There we go. Mike, you are... No, wait a second. This is a lady. Oh, I thought she was a goner.
You know, I know dolphins do tend to will help humans. I mean, there's like a lot of...
Yeah,
but at the same time, I look at stuff like this and I go, you know... You can't help but think that the dolphins be like, you on your own, bye! They would just be getting off in the other direction. Whoa!
What was it?
And we cut to the... Yeah, again, you can really see the okay, here's the thing, is that I don't think they're really doing 3D effects so much on the characters. It's that they've done this weird 3D thing to try to make the middle of the frame pop out.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually look 3D. It looks like it's gonna... I think it would look like it's just kind of warped.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we like to call shitty. Yeah, no sharks feed like that. Wait, did they catch it? Did they catch it, or?
I don't think they shut the gate. I don't know where they were though. Or I mean, because the thing is either no.
Okay, no, they didn't get it yet. Lure them into a staging area.
Okay.
Once again, we get the greedy bureaucrat who's saying, "Ooh, we could turn this into a profit."
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, that's the pretty much the plot line of every Jaws movie. Money, evil, respect the killer of nature.
The last Jurassic Park, same thing. Which Jurassic World, I should say. Well, and some of the Jurassic Parks.
Yeah. I hated the second Jurassic World movie. I tried to stay in denial and say, oh, it's not that bad. There's some fun parts, but I saw it a second time. Like, no, I can't defend it anymore.
Yeah. I sat through it and I was like, this is not good.
And it's like, I was just like, okay, fine. I shed a tear when the Brontosaurus got consumed in the lava. I'm not inhuman. Moving on.
My goodness. There's a... Louis Gossett Jr.'s like, I'm in the money.
Haha.
Think about it.
I don't think anyone actually still has a great white in captivity.
You know, Dennis Quaid's character, whatever the hell his name is, he knows this is a bad idea.
I pulled it up. Okay, Quaid's character is Mike Brody.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah.
Knows this is not a good idea. Oh, well, shit. MS 222. MS 222.
Do you actually know what that means, or are you just making...
No fucking clue.
So do you watch Shark Week at all?
Starfleet?
No, Shark Week.
Shark Week. That's like Starfleet. Are we talking because another red shirt's on the screen again? Shark Week. Shit, it's been forever since I've watched Shark Week. That's usually when's that usually come out? May or June?
Something
Sometime.
like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
No, it's a summer.
The local coffee shop actually advertises this. It's kind of a blackberry tea juice thing, and it's really, really deep red. So they call it the shark blood cocktail.
Ooh.
I tried it. It's pretty good. It's a little tart, but it's not bad.
We have a friend of ours. They came down, I don't know, it was probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and she is petrified of sharks. Not going into the sea. You know, she's one of those types that was not going to risk it because of shark attacks or whatever. And so she comes down and visits us. It's very rare that we get a chance to see him, but she just happened to show up when Shark Week was going on. So we made sure that we watched every little bit of that all week long.
Yeah, I'm honestly not. Sharks are one of the few things that don't really scare me. But again, I live in the Midwest. I've grown up in Kansas City, Missouri. I've never really spent that much time near the water.
How far are you from the coast? I mean, I assume you'd have to go south would be the closest, right?
I guess so. Well, I mean, it's like a 9-hour drive just to get to New Orleans. So
yeah, damn. I think I've never driven. That's a word. Never driven straight east, but I've been to Virginia Beach and I've been down to Florida. But yeah, same here. Not scared of. I'm not like horribly scared of getting into the water and swimming and of sharks coming up and biting. But anymore, sometimes you start hearing reports of how much further the attacks are coming inland.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that might just be our family friends sharing those articles on Facebook. Warning everybody. All right, so we are going out to find this shark.
And yeah, they said that Royce with an R there.
Oh, Fitzroyce
has some heavy grenades with them, just in case.
Just in case.
Translation: there's your Chekhov's gun for the evening, folks.
Okay. I like how he's got it. Is that the British flag?
I think it was Australian.
Australian. There you go. I'm not the greatest at geography, and I'm probably the worst at flags as well. I know it was red, white, and blue, and it definitely wasn't the American flag. I win. Okay.
What is that giant? Is that? Oh, that's a camera. It's a waterproof casing for a camera.
Yeah, he's down there filming everything. And for some reason, the shark did not seem as big as it used to. I could be wrong, but
for that,
just didn't seem as big.
Yeah, no, there is a reason. And
I just read it at the beginning of the fucking movie.
Exactly. That's not Jaws. That's Jaws Jr.
Jaws Jr.
Man, of all the crappy Saturday morning cartoon knockoffs, why didn't we ever get that?
Jaws Jr.
Jaws Jr.
We got gosh. Why would I blank on Jabberjaw's name? That's ridiculous. We got Jabberjaws. That's about as close as we could get, I guess. Jab, 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 jab.
Yuck,
and didn't we have a big conversation about it's not Jabberjaws, it's Jabberjaw.
Yeah, we did go through that with the source meeting.
I've learned nothing.
There was a massive debate over how to pronounce his name properly.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
What the hell? Okay.
Puppet.
Come on.
What is that thing doing? What is it biting on? I mean, I'm sorry, that shark looks like it's just giving her a piggyback ride.
Yeah. It legit looks like a minnow. I mean, a large minnow.
It legit looks like a puppet.
Well, you taught that thing. There we go. It's gone now. I'd say it's making a swim. Oh, dude.
What a time for a jam.
What? Don't shoot.
Why is it looping around them? She said it was making.
Oh my! Did you see how shitty that was? The slowest ever harpoon shot in the history of man.
3D.
And you can hear it.
What's going on now? The quick edits. It's like this. I think the shark's just gonna like give you a seizure here.
Get out of the water.
Excuse me.
Goodness.
Ugh. Sorry. Now I still want to know what the hell the shark was biting on her from behind.
I think did she have an oxygen tank? Because that's the only thing I could think of.
Maybe, yeah, but how does a shark bite onto an oxygen tank?
You got me. I mean, there have been some serious inconsistencies with this shark already.
Yeah.
The fact that it lacked the back end when and it can swim backwards, apparently. Like you were saying, that's amazing.
Yeah, getting a great white in SeaWorld, nothing. You found the world's first backward swimming shark.
You're in the money. Yeah, that's all he cares about. He just wants to know, is his money okay? Give a shit about you.
You know, it's bad enough that he's greedy, but he's also the only black guy in this movie. The odds are not in his favor.
Oh, no. All right, so I got an idea. Let's jump into the tank with this shark that just tried to eat us. All right. Sounds like fun.
I mean, yeah, even though this is Jaws Jr., we've already established that it's just as psychopathic as its mama, the way it lunged at the gate earlier.
So Chris shared with me an article, since he couldn't make it tonight, and we'll probably check this off as we end the show. It's a cracked article, and it's called 5 Reasons the Worst Jaws Movie is an Underrated Masterpiece. So this should be a lot of fun when we get to the end of this show.
Oh, nice.
Talk about try and see who tries to justify this movie. Well, I have been educated. That's a fish.
You don't say.
Right.
Seriously, a guy who works at SeaWorld has to be taught that a shark is not a mammal.
This thing is obviously sedated heavily because people they look like they're awfully comfortable just jumping back into it. I would not within 3 feet of something that just tried to eat me.
Even the fact that it's so sedated, they're clearly trying hard to keep it alive. I would not trust someone just jump in their blue jeans.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. There's like 20 lawsuits on the screen right now.
Yeah,
see? There's number 1.
Get out. Run to the farthest wall while you're at it, okay? Not the one that's closest to you, but run to the farthest. Really?
That's wide awake. So keep Quaid away from him. Got it.
Hey.
More water skiing.
Hey. All right. Dog is impressed.
Dog was impressed.
All right. This just
Yep.
screams.
She was standing on the blackfish. Like I said, this movie, I'm sorry. I mean, this movie was always freaking hilarious, but now that documentary has come out, it's just even more gold.
That movie, the Blackfish, was about like how they were in captivity and how they were mistreated, like the whales, right?
Yeah, basically, there had been a couple of attacks. Poor woman who worked at SeaWorld had been drugged under the water by one of the orcas.
Okay, I remember hearing about that in the news.
So they did this big documentary about how SeaWorld was essentially saying, oh, it's no big deal, but finding out that these orcas had been just, they weren't abused, so to speak. I mean, they weren't like poked with sticks or anything, but they were kept in small enclosures and they weren't really allowed to swim that much. And it's not so much the idea of like poking and prodding the orca will drive them insane, but just the conditions in which they were kept would drive anyone insane. Definitely rushing getting that shark out there.
Yeah, let's just try to kill a few of our employees.
Move the fish. What are they wearing?
Cue the banjos.
What the?
Yeah, Miss Piggy and the what the hell is going on?
It's like I want to make a joke, but I'm too dumbfounded to even know what to say.
Hey, all right. Impressive.
You know what? That actually would have been kind of cool to see if it wasn't in slow-mo.
Coming at you in 3D.
You don't notice the blur as much when it's outdoors. Like, oh, now you do.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like right there.
God, she's so hot in that outfit.
Goofy. It was like, I don't know what was going on. They were like square dancing, maybe? I have no idea.
I have absolutely no idea what is going on there. Oh, I remember this.
Whoa. Oh, look at it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. Look at that green screen effect.
Oh, they're heading right into the throat of... Okay.
Yeah, this is supposed to be kind of like an undersea haunted house sort of thing. Looks more realistic than the shark.
Run!
Welcome to my cave of fun and Jesus, again with the 3D.
Listen, they're dolphins, okay? Don't start speaking different languages at them. I mean...
Yeah, give it 20 years. You're not going to want to be in Venezuela.
Oh, no. Politics!
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Obvious joke.
Mike Brody. Please report to the office.
Mike Brody, we don't know why, but we know you somehow screwed up.
Get your ass here. Uh-oh. Oh. The great white is going to be on display.
Did you notice it looked like the screen kind of slowed down there for a minute while she was playing with her clipboard? I mean, am I crazy or did it look like it did that?
No, it definitely did. What are you doing, lady? What is going on?
I think that shark
Oh, it's dead. Okay. Got it. I was like, why? He done got splashed by Shamu. I
They got
assume.
splashed by something. Yeah.
It was really hot out.
Again, obvious joke is too obvious.
Yeah, we can't make obvious joke. Somebody give a CPR.
I
Well,
would pay good money to see somebody give a shark CPR.
so what? So all they did was go in there, stand by it. And I don't know what they attempted to do there, if anything, other than just stand by it while it died.
Yeah, they said that it was put in the large tank too early, but I don't really know how that kills a shark per se. So,
Well, maybe they'll explain here. Not bad luck. Okay, way to go. All right, we figured it out. Bad luck. I play them like bumper cars, but in the water.
you know what? That actually kind of looks like fun.
Yeah, I'd be down.
I don't think I could steer it worth a damn, but I think that looks kind of fun.
I don't think any of these people could steer worth a damn here. Boom.
Yeah, are you steering this or am I? One's actually steering these things.
Get the hell out of my way. Do you not understand the concept of bumper cars? All right, then. Fish.
Fish! Hey, look, there goes Nemo and Dory.
Hey. Yeah, this spectacular effects. Up for an Oscar. No. So 1983, I just want to take a look as we wait for our next
thing to happen. Yeah.
Let's take a look and see what the big movies of 1983 were. Holy shit.
I think that's one arm.
Yeah, that's one arm. One arm. And some dude just pressed her up against
the glass.
She screams her head off. She's scared shitless. And some guy just like presses her up against the glass. Take a look.
Look, selfie alert, shove.
Get a picture. Oh my gosh. So we finally found one arm.
Assuming he's one arm. Strangely enough, there haven't been a lot of guys with big. Oh, good lord!
Jeez. Oh, calm down. That was unnecessary. Whoa. That's unnecessary.
Ugh.
Did he actually puke? Or, I mean, did he?
I have no idea. But it's like, seriously, guys, the first Jaws didn't need to show that kind of graphic crap.
Did you see the worm coming out of his mouth?
A
millipede?
Why did I order Chinese tonight for dinner?
I think it was when we watched Temple of Doom, Chris said he is not a fan of millipedes. Says it's one of the most disgusting insects ever.
That they are.
And I'm like, it must be about all the legs. I don't know. What? What is?
Well, we know why he was missing one arm.
Okay, I don't understand. What was that about? Why did she get all freaked out about him?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's because, as we obviously know, we realized that the shark that they accidentally killed did not make those wounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we put water in and then we put the sharks in.
Don't worry, the sharks are added in later in post.
So anyway, 1983, before one arm scared the shit out of me and that poor lady.
I'm not gonna lie. Actually, get that little bar there with the fish swimming around in the window. I think that would actually be really cool.
Oh yeah.
Grab a meal out. I'd like that.
All right, 10-1, highest grossing films of 1983, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that Jaws 3 was not on this list.
Shocker.
Number 10. You want to play a little trivia?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Number 10, coming in at 63 million, a film by Warner Brothers, starring one Tom Cruise and also Rebecca De Mornay.
Top Gun?
Nope.
I have no idea.
Is this the one where he's like the bartender and he's
Born on the 4th of July?
No. Risky Business.
Oh.
Risky Business. I think that's the one. I could be wrong. But 1983 American coming-of-age comedy film written and directed by Paul Brickman.
Okay. I always forget that was Rebecca De Mornay as the girl. I mean, but I hate to say that's a movie where you pretty much only remember one scene, and that's Tom Cruise sliding in his socks. And
Exactly. Okay, hold on. I'm
freaking out.
Yeah, I am. Here's the big reveal. Oh no.
We killed Jaws Jr. Kind of makes you wonder if Mama Jaws would have left them alone if they hadn't accidentally killed her kid.
Mm-hmm. Lots of bubbles. Oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, someone turn around. Smile.
It's like, hey guys, what you doing? The ski show.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah,
he remembered
the live humans out there. She remembers the other animals.
She was worried about the animals. You say seal the park. Do you mean seal the park? Seal the park. Oh boy. Happens all the time. Pay no attention. Boom! They hit each other.
Ugh, I wish. Again, this is the kind of thing you watch and you just really want to see crap go wrong. And he looks bored. No, he is clearly not.
He's like, what kind of bullshit is this, huh? Well, he is checking Leah Thompson out. Oh, he's going to hit him. Ah! Way to go, man. Oh, shit.
The popcorn! Not the popcorn!
Oh, no!
Oh, what a waste. I can't absorb it.
This guy, son of a bitch. Oh, man, he's going to hit him. I said out of the water, in the water, and get out of the water.
We don't want to start a panic. Too late.
What? This guy cannot drive worth a shit. That's why they banned three-wheelers right there. All right. That is a lot. I mean, it's like you step into this control room and it's like stepping back into a 1950s Buck Rogers movie.
No kidding.
Too many lights, too many tapes.
Well, it's so funny. My mother used to work in radio, and she worked in radio in the 80s, and I don't think there's ever been that much like data collection kind of a thing in anything like that. So why do they need those kind of computers at SeaWorld? Why was he pointing a rifle at him?
Don't. I knew it. I knew it. They are not helping at all. They're just putting more people in the water.
Don't panic! Don't panic! You are all going to die! Wow, that is a fast-moving shark.
Yeah, it is. Jeez. Yeah.
Oh, that actually did look kind of painful.
Get the hell out. Pork chop sandwiches. All right, so we
how the hell is the shark being that close behind them? How can the shark do that?
And they all turn around. And don't look down.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you're dead.
Of course.
Do you not think that they're not trying to get out of the water? I mean, come on. Stop yelling at them. Do something.
They'll
Help them.
die.
No. Cruising at a nice 50 mile an hour here in the lagoon.
Oh, and of course, those two are the ones that got to fall off the bumper boats.
Uh-oh. Leah Thompson want to meet her end. Oh, damn. Oh, how is she not in half? Oh, okay. And
that much blood, that much blood in the water. That shark's going to be going insane.
She is either missing a leg. Damn. Weakest dock ever.
No kidding.
That dude's.
That's not even the shark didn't even.
I was going to say. I think he cut himself on the damn. Damn.
Yeah, how would you like it if you're in a Jaws movie and it's a plank of wood that takes you out, not the shark? She's not drowning. Her head's above water.
Yeah, grab. Okay, so I'm trying to. Goodness. Is she bleeding at all?
You'd think she'd be bleeding a whole lot more. Like little kids just kind of dancing around. It's like, I don't mind all the death and destruction.
Everybody's screaming and have a good time. Ooh. Yeah, that's a bleeder.
That's a nasty gash.
You're going to need. We'll need some stitches. I'll just say that right now.
I think that's going to need staples.
Staples.
You ever had to get staples?
No. I luckily only had to get stitches in my life. Staples would not be fun. As much as I've seen a lot of pro wrestlers take some nasty bumps, like at a live show and stuff, I've seen a guy get messed up pretty bad and need staples.
I took a guy friend of mine slipped and slashed his arm open pretty badly. I took him to the ER. He had to get staples. The only thing that calmed him down was me talking about how awesome his scar was going to be.
Oh, hell yeah. What? So where'd you say it was at, on his arm? Yeah,
he it was his kid's birthday party, and they were at his father, the kid's grandfather's house, which is by a lake. The walkway to the house from the lake, it was wood, it was slippery, it was wet. He slipped, he went down hard, and slashed his arm open pretty bad.
Ugh.
So I basically said, okay, someone else watch the kids, I'm going to take him to the ER.
Yeah, he's going to need to go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Daddy, look at the fish.
That is not appropriate language, sir. Not in front of your daughter.
Run from the bad green screen. Oh my god. The effects are so bad, I don't even know they were looking at what the hell. And SeaWorld immediately regrets their tie-in with this. Seriously, I think it's at that point exactly when the tunnel starts flooding that the SeaWorld executive said, why did we say yes to this?
Yeah, why? What were we thinking? Yeah, you'd think that they would be all about, let's promote like a active, let's promote people wanting to learn about sea life and not be frightened to death of it.
Not be scared to death they're apparently going to drown.
Or, yeah, that they're going to drown. That guy's having a heart attack.
I would be having a heart attack. And if it was 1983, I wasn't even born yet. Tour guide lady, you are not going to get what you want here.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So stop breathing.
Do not tell people panicking to take shallow breaths. I suffer from anxiety. I know that doesn't work.
And it's the SeaWorld shop class.
I guess.
Looking good. Looking good. So number 9, 1983 highest grossing film. This one stars Michael Keaton. And it's a 1983 American comedy film directed by Stan Dragoti, written by John Hughes, starring Michael Keaton, Terry Garr, Christopher Lloyd, and Martin Mull.
Mr. Mom.
Very good. Very good.
I hate to say it, I'm embarrassed to it, but it was Martin Mull that made me remember.
Martin Mull. Oh, okay. Yep. I recognize him.
Yeah. He just showed up in so many TV shows and so many movies when I was a kid that he's just not somebody you forget. People are still trapped underwater against their will, and the oxygen is running out.
But I'm here to give a press conference, let you guys know.
In my best suit and bow tie. That is an
got dressed up.
Bow tie. Here, I'm grabbing a soda. Please. I don't think I'm missing anything at this point besides SeaWorld trying desperately to cover their ass.
Dude looks like Sheldon. Yeah, why don't you just shove it? I'll let you guys know. Damn it.
Oh, yeah, that water's got to be freezing. Concentrate on your breathing. Ignore the hypothermia.
Well, we've got a whole other problem here. The sharks caused issues. We've got to get down there, try and get these people out. Meanwhile, they have to worry about the shark that's in the water.
Yeah, I think this is where Royce with an R. And it's like his name is Philip.
It's Fitzroyce.
So why was it Royce with an R?
It's like Fitzroyce with a capital R. Sponsored by Winston. All right, number 8. Highest grossing film, 1983.
All right.
This is a movie I don't think I know anything about. Wow. So it brought in more than about 100,000 more than Mr. Mom. Oh, okay. My bad. Directed by Sylvester Stallone, starring John Travolta, Cynthia Rhodes, Finola Hughes, and Steve Inwood. It's a 1983 American dance film starring John Travolta as dancer Tony Manero.
That wasn't Saturday Night Fever, was it?
Nope. There was a sequel.
There was?
Yes. I believe. Let's see here. The title of the film comes from the Bee Gees song of the same name, which was used as the theme song to Saturday Night Fever, and is also played during the final scene of Staying Alive. Unlike Saturday Night Fever, Staying Alive was not as successful and holds a score of 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I've never even heard of this film.
Yeah, it's a sequel to 1977's Saturday Night Fever. Came in at number 8. Number 8. Highest grossing films in 1983. That tells you just what crop of films we had there in 83.
No kidding.
Huh. All right. So Staying Alive's number 8. As these guys figure out which one's going to die first. Number 7, I believe this is going to be this is a Clint Eastwood joint. Clint Eastwood, 1983 American action thriller and the 4th film in the Dirty Harry series. Dirty Harry fan at all, Alexis?
Was that Deadpool?
Nope. Oh boy, I wish I could tell you which one Deadpool was. I don't know if that was the second or third one.
Yeah. Listeners, the Deadpool was actually the name of a Clint Eastwood movie far before Rob Liefeld and Ryan Reynolds co-opted it.
That's right, damn it. Sudden Impact. I can tell you that I've not watched any. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think I've seen on accident a few of the Dirty Harry movies.
I saw the first one, and I have seen the Deadpool, mostly just because I was like, wait, that thing's got Jim Carrey and Liam Neeson in it?
What? Really?
Yeah. Liam Neeson's the bad guy.
Oh, they're going to chum the water. Oh, boy. And we got technology on our side. You in our playground.
Again, I refuse to believe they know how half of those little buttons and everything in the back even work.
Is it this button? No. Is it that button? No.
My favorite reaction out of you is still when the shark first charges.
I was taken aback. Quite taken aback.
Okay, the camera, are they trying to lure it with a flash, or are they actually trying to record this shit? Because I want to be perfectly honest, I've spent years I worked as a photographer for years. I love taking pictures. But at this point, I would have been like, okay, drop the camera, get out of there.
All right, go.
I feel like I should make a red shirt joke, but since he's actually wearing a red
wetsuit.
Yeah, I don't think the joke works.
It doesn't fit.
Yeah. So did they get it?
Oh, I think they've trapped it. It is trapped. All right, now I don't have to worry. Get these people out of there. So is this guy like baiting him? He is, isn't he? He's baiting the shark.
Yeah, I think they wanted to trap him so that they could go in and get people out of the tunnel.
Uh-oh. Well,
you failed Boy Scouts. You didn't use the right knot.
I mean, I don't think it was an issue with the knot. The rope just freaking broke. It looked like it was pretty stout there for the longest time.
I've got to get with us, Rudy, pointing it at the screen.
For a shark that was swimming 50 mile an hour earlier.
Yeah, it's really taking its time.
Yeah, stalking its prey. Ooh, them teeth. Oh, got him? Could have swore he was going to get away. And, there you go. Yep. Okay.
How did that... Okay, there's no way the shark was actually that big before to be able to get in its mouth and, not to mention, okay, sharks have multiple... Great whites, I know, have
multiple rows of teeth.
He would be shredded. Shredded.
Oh.
Like that. And
now he's dead.
Something with your commentary. You don't watch Shark Week, you don't know. The corgi wants to give his opinion on sharks. Or he's just trying to get my leftovers that I'm munching on while we watch this.
What are you having?
I told you, Chinese.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philippines.
There's this great little Chinese buffet place you can get food to go.
Sweet.
Just within walking distance of my house. I like getting the greasiest stuff they have and then just kind of munching on it all day.
Tasty. Now, why is she deciding to go down there? Okay, got it. This guy's it's been a long day for him. Whoever this secondary worker is here in the, you could tell when he went to open up, he's just exhausted.
Well, again, I'm sorry. I think I'm stealing this joke from someone else, but he was pretty much just hired because Lou Gossett Jr. realized, again, shit, I need another black guy.
All right, where are we at here?
It's 80s and it's an attempt at a horror film.
That's right.
Right itself.
Yep. All right, so number 6, a United Artists film, a James Bond film, nonetheless, from 1983.
Crud! I am so bad at remembering what order the Bond films go in.
This is a Roger Moore led as the fictional MI6 agent James Bond. Let's see. Let's take a look. And if you don't know much about the films, you might be able to tie it with the song that probably came out with it. I'm looking because sometimes they'll have some, really popular artists do a song that ties in with the video.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite early internet videos was the top 10 or top 9. I can't remember James Bond theme songs.
Mm-hmm.
But then he jokingly said, "And number 1, Die Another Day by Madonna." I couldn't even say that.
Boo.
Yeah, I was like, ha ha ha. No, we all know that was both one of the worst James Bond movies and one of the worst James Bond songs.
GoldenEye. No, this is surprisingly, I can't find. So here we go. All time high with lyricist Tim Rice. All time high, sung by Rita Coolidge, is one of 7 musical themes in the James Bond series whose song titles do not refer to the film's title. All time high spent 4 weeks at number 1 on the United States Adult Contemporary Singles Chart and reached number 36 on the Billboard Hot 100 for the movie Octopussy. What was he crying about? He just found out his friend's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Took him long enough. I mean, seriously, he was getting out of the water. He was, getting everything together. And I was like, wait, where's Royce with an R? And all of a sudden it's like, wait, you just now figured it out? He's not with you?
Uh-oh. Getting restless.
The editor on this movie needs to be shot.
There's some bad... I mean, I wish I could... most of the movie I'm paying attention to. It's just like, ugh.
And we haven't gotten to the absolute best moment yet.
Clanking continues. Da-dun, da-dun.
Yeah, maybe adding more jostling would actually make the scene slightly more suspenseful.
Oh, wow. Strongly made steel here. And we've got trouble. Pull. You have a winch right there. Probably turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey.
But don't they have like the says, pull on the cord so many times means emergency, get up?
Like 20 times like that dude just did?
Yeah. It's like that one episode of The Simpsons. Pull on it 73 times if you need more air, 74 times if you got treasure.
So, another instance where the shark is swimming backwards, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah. Ooh. You know what's scary? It's like that. Like out of the dark.
Okay, admittedly, that is a little scary out of the dark. Turn around, it's like, and settle.
Oh, boy.
Dolphins to the rescue again.
Hooray!
Is the shark just kind of like holding?
It's just staying there. Just like, okay, I'm going to, intimidation factor, apparently. And grimace every once in a while. Bare your teeth. Okay.
Ooh, dolphin punch. Well, apparently dolphins actually can do that. They actually can punch with their nose.
Right into the gills.
That would probably actually hurt.
I can't tell if the shark is swimming or moving or staying in one space. I have no idea.
I can't either.
Okay, now it looks like it's actually moving. And oh, one tooth.
Oh, okay. How?
Pull the door.
How does the shark get its tooth in? Like
just
that?
One tooth
with the mouth. That doesn't work. I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like an idiot for putting out all the scientific inaccuracies. I had a girlfriend of mine. I forced her to watch Sharknado with me, and there was a scene where the shark, when they're in the tornado, and this guy actually shoots the shark with a gun, and the shark flies away after she shoots. It's like, that wouldn't happen. The wind it wouldn't change the wind pattern based on the gun. I'm like, it's Sharknado. Please.
You are, yeah. I was going to say, you're talking about a movie where sharks are in a tornado.
So I feel like I'm watching this going, I feel like I should just detach brain and shut up.
That's, what you're going to have to do. Done. It's, you know what?
How does somebody not gotten sick from hypothermia or passed
hypoxia or something?
Right, yeah.
The older couple in the background, they are hanging on each other way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the whole time that look at this. The whole time that they've been in there, every time they cut to that crowd scene, I'm just like looking at those two in the back. Like, I mean, I understand they're panicked, but they almost look like they're getting ready to make out. Oh,
here it comes. Here it comes. Best moment of the movie.
A slow-mo. Come on.
It gets better.
Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. That is ridiculous.
Oh, that is glorious.
Why? How far have we fallen?
Oh, man, that was brilliant. The horrible slow-mo, the way the shark holds still while the glass pane shatters and all the water runs. Oh, my God. I never get tired of that.
How? Oh. Oh, now see that dude, he put in the overtime, and he's dead.
Told you. I heard another black.
That was one of the worst scenes I'd ever seen in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. The sound the shark makes. Oh. And now we've decided to ruin claymation or whatever the hell, stop motion while we're at it. Oh, wait.
His body's still in there with the grenade. Jaws, you got something stuck in your teeth.
Just so happens that he hasn't swallowed since he last ate him. I don't know much about shark biology, but I figure once they eat something, they want to swallow it to make more room for other people that they have eaten.
I guess Deadpool was right. Whatever you do, don't swallow. Okay. The size of the shark changes pretty inconsistently.
Yeah, I have noticed that. And wow.
Oh my God.
This is disgusting. I mean, it's just horrible. The shark, all he is doing is moving his head back and forth, back and forth. Nice. I don't know if I can pull that off. Yeah, you better run.
Or swim.
Yeah, there. Touche.
Here we go.
Ooh.
It gets better. Keep watching.
Oh my God. What? Oh, gosh.
It's the Jaws.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. That is so bad. I love it.
That is horrific.
Yeah, see, it's little moments like those are why I begged us to watch this movie tonight.
Well, I've never seen this movie. And you want to know the probability of me watching it again? Slim to none. No. Slim to none.
Oh, again, all she cares about is the dolphins.
Oh, thank goodness. Dolphins are still alive, right?
Yeah, this is the woman who, when she found out there was a shark in the lagoon and there were people in that lagoon, the first thing she said was, the animals!
Oh, did the other one get 8? I hope she made it, but
to survive that, I would be basically saying, screw the dolphins, I quit.
They really, there we go. They really don't give a shit about old Fred that just got 8. Again, the dolphins are okay. Thank goodness.
In horrible 3D.
Yay. What a bad movie. Oh my gosh. Alexis, are you proud of yourself?
After you made me watch Jason X? Yes.
Oh, well, edited by Corky Ellers. So, never again will you find a job in Hollywood, Corky. He probably went on to do some great stuff. Okay, so let me finish out the countdown here. First off, let me just say that movie was absolute trash. I had a fun time. I'm glad you put me through it. I'm glad I got to sit down and watch it with you. Let's finish the top 5 here of 1983, and then we'll take a look at this Cracked article as our credits are rolling. So 1983, number 5 movie was oh my goodness, I lost my place. Here we go. Let's try it again.
The horrible green 3D effects were just too much for you, and you
blew my mind is what happened. Oh my goodness. So number 5, Matthew Broderick. What I think may be one of his first movies that I remember him in.
War Games?
Yes, War Games. Yeah. Would you like to play a game? Number 4, we have actually a trio of Paramount pictures here from 4, 3, and 2. Number 4 is Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd in
Trading Places.
Trading Places, that's right. Then we have, this is 80s as it gets right here. I've never seen this movie. Let me open this up because I do not remember who stars in this. This is a 1983 American romantic drama film directed by Adrian Lyne and starring Jennifer Beals and Michael Nouri.
Flashdance.
Yeah.
I think Eddie was trying to guess there.
Eddie knew it. I probably would have never got it. Did you just recognize it by Jennifer Beals?
Naturally.
All right.
While you read off number 1, I'm going to throw these 2 outside.
Okay. All right.
The movie's over. Time for bathroom break.
We have number 2. This is a drama, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look at this real quick. And I don't think I've ever seen it. 1983 American comedy drama film adapted from Larry McMurtry's 1975 novel. It received 11 Academy Award nominations and won 5.
Wow.
Oh, directed by James L. Brooks, starring Shirley MacLaine, Deborah Winger, Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, John Lithgow.
Beaches?
Nope. Terms of Endearment.
Oh, Terms of Endearment. Yeah.
I've not seen it. Now, I think I've seen the first. Yes, I think we've all seen this first movie. Number 1. So if you can think of some of the iconic movies from the 1980s, specifically 1983, this was the end of a trilogy, the final movie of a trilogy at this time. So can you think of what it may possibly be just with that being said? Now, remember, this is 1983, so there weren't too many trilogies out around at that point.
Return of the Jedi.
Yep, Return of the Jedi. That is correct. So listen to this. Terms of Endearment, number 2, comes in with 108 million domestic gross. Number 1, Return of the Jedi, 252 million. So that is more than double what the number 2 film of 1983. Like I said, Jaws 3 or Jaws 3D was not on there. Let's talk about this cracked article real quick before we go. Mm-hmm. 5 reasons the worst Jaws movie. And yes, the first photo is that fucking shark coming at
the glass. I want you to know that when that happened, I actually threw my arms up in the air in a victorious position, mouthing, yes, yes, yes. Like I said, I never get tired of how horrible that is.
All right, number 5. The shark tortures its victims mentally and physically like a serial murderer. So they say, first of all, the shark in Jaws 3D doesn't just show up and eat people like your grandmother's Jaws, because that would be ridiculous. No, every death in this movie is a cold, deliberating killing of both body and spirits. The first victim is a guy who, without question, was voted most likely to audition for every single cop show in the 80s. Yeah, gotta agree. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, they go through and give a lot of good examples. All right. Number 4, the shark is a creature that cannot possibly exist. The villainous shark at the center of Jaws 3D is formidable enough to smash its way through an entire amusement park before getting stuck in an underwater DJ booth like a cat with its head in a Pringles can. But the beast's physical strength isn't what makes it so terrifying. It's an animal that confounds both science and nature, like a stack of physical impossibilities somebody stapled together to cheat on a biology test. The shark is an animal that should not be. You need, and you know, a lot of that. Okay, first of all, the shark is 35 feet long, which I think is technically makes it a sea monster. Then it says when it attacks, we never see evidence of it coming or going. It just suddenly appears. Yes, it does. Think about it. The shark is an impossible animal that phases in and out of the water at will like a pirate ghost, slaying people in completely psychotic ways. Number 3 is Dennis Quaid's explosive psychotic meltdown. Yes.
Yeah, pulling the people out of the water. That was awesome.
Like grabs a hold of the guy, throws him off the 3-wheeler, proceeds to wreck the 3-wheeler. Yeah, first thing it says, first Dennis commandeers a popcorn buggy by diving in front of it.
The poor popcorn.
And hurling the driver from the seat like he's being chased by ghosts. The buggy proves to be too difficult for Dennis to drive while his mind is shrieking itself in half, and he crashes it on a 2-foot incline less than 30 seconds later, which he completely does. Number 2, the fact that you cannot watch it in 3D makes the whole movie look like a schizophrenic delusion. So yeah, I think we talked about that. It just looked weird at some points. And then of course the special effects.
I was just saying, with the exception of when it was first released in theaters, I don't think this movie has ever been released in a proper 3D restoration. So even when you bought it on VHS tape back in the day, you couldn't see it in 3D. So unless you were part of the few people lucky, and I'm using air quotes there, to have seen this movie in theaters, all of those shots we were going, whoa, of all the stuff coming at us in the screen.
The climax of Jaws 3D features a palsy-stricken ultra shark. Gliding motionlessly toward the camera, which then bursts into a storm of glass that catapults outward in slow motion like shards of a forgotten nightmare. It's like a puppet show interpretation of the exact moment when a person goes insane. That's good. And then we have number one, the number one reason why this is an underrated masterpiece. The entire movie is an allegory for claustrophobia. So, okay, that seems awful, like almost legit, because there are plenty of times where, all right, so here we go. First example says, check it out. Every person who gets killed by the shark is trapped in a small enclosed area. Magnum PI, our 80s cop guy, one arm.
We called him One Arm.
Is fumbling with the lock on an underwater cage when he gets beefed. The crocodile hunter is crushed to death inside the shark's mouth, a suffocating tomb that closes in around him as he frantically tries to crawl toward the light.
Even though, as we pointed out, he shouldn't have been able to do that because of the multiple rows of sharks.
Yeah, he
shredded him like crazy.
Right then. That's probably, and the people inside the freaking thing when it starts flooding, that's pretty scary. All right, well, that was fun. I can say without a doubt that I've watched Jaws 3, and I can tell people that I have seen it, and it was a movie. It was a movie. Let's bring this to an end. Alexis, final thoughts on Jaws 3. I mean, let our listeners know why they should watch Jaws 3. Well, I'll tell them why they shouldn't.
Jaws 3 is a glorious time capsule of the 80s 3D movement. You know, every movie now is released in 3D. It's a big thing. Yeah, we think about all the movies that we see nowadays in 3D, and we're like, oh, you should see it in 3D. You know, go see Doctor Strange and go in 3D. Go see How to Train Your Dragon in 3D. You know, but I think a lot of people forget that 3D used to be such a pathetic, gimmicky attempt at making money or trying to advertise and make a movie look better. And Jaws 3 is, again, just a perfect example of it. It is one of the ultimate what not to do in a movie, and I love it.
Yeah, you owe it to yourself to see what you shouldn't do on film. Either way. Jaws 3, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Before we sign out of here, why don't you go ahead and do some plugs real quick?
Awesome. Honeysuckle Rose Creations is finally coming out of hibernation. The winter is over, and Comic-Con season is starting up. We have our very first show coming up at the end of March. That is going to be in Kansas City, Planet Comic-Con. I am so relieved to finally have some work to do. 2 months without any convention. No, I'm sorry, 3.5 months. Because we didn't do any shows in December either. I've been going stir crazy. I am thrilled to finally be going back to work. So hopefully, if you're in the Midwest, come out to Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City. We will be there. We will have all of our new stuff. We are so excited. In April, we're going to be at OzCon in West Plains, and we are going to be at Cape Comic-Con in Cape Girardeau. It was on the tip of my tongue there. Looking forward to that. Seasons get underway, and hopefully we'll see you guys there.
All right. Yeah, that's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, go give the Radulich in Broadcasting Network Facebook page a like to stay up on top of all the great podcasts that we have to offer. All sorts of great content out there, such as we talk comics, we talk movies, we talk sports every once in a while. We definitely talk TV. So just type in RADULICH Radulich, and you should be able to find it in any podcast platform such as Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, iTunes, and all those other great ones out there. So, all right, for Alexis Hejna, I'm Jesse Starcher. Have a good one. Bye-bye.